Hello, welcome back to Voice of Mzansi. Today's story is one that's been making serious rounds online, and you'll want to stay with me until the end to see where this information comes from and verify it for yourself. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss these stories breaking right here in South Africa. So here's what's been unfolding. A video went viral recently where an undocumented foreign national made a shocking statement: South Africa is at the mercy of the whites. The clip quickly sparked reaction and outrage across social media, and now the man has been identified. He is believed to be from an East African country and has been living in Pretoria for the past 2 years. Authorities located him after following digital and community tips. The man was spotted in a crowded market saying those words during an impassioned rant about how he felt undocumented foreigners are oppressed, but what made the claim so explosive was the reference to the whites. That phrase touched a nerve among many South Africans, both white and black, because our country's history is still raw and complicated. Some viewers said it felt like a direct threat, while others saw it as a plea from someone feeling helpless and unheard. While some citizens echoed the outrage, calling it xenophobic or incitement, others suggested we take a step back. What drove him to say such things? He later released a short apology video, explaining that he was frustrated, in pain, and worried about his future here. He claimed he wasn't targeting anyone's race, but was stressing how difficult it is to survive without proper documentation. Some sympathized, saying they felt just as beaten down. But the impact of his words can't be ignored. Authorities stepped in, warning him on hate speech charges. He will appear in court soon under the Promotion of Equality and Prevention of Unfair Discrimination Act, which mandates that speech inciting fear or hate can have legal consequences. Some community groups have welcomed the step, saying it sends a message that hateful rhetoric, no matter how emotional, cannot slip under the radar. Others argue that prosecuting someone simply for expressing pain will discourage all immigrants from speaking about difficult circumstances. Local residents in Pretoria have been divided. Some report tension in the market since the clip went viral, others say things have calmed down. The man himself is reportedly in legal limbo, with no permit and no formal job. He says he feels trapped. I spoke out because I'm tired, but now I feel more vulnerable than ever. He faces not only court action, but the real risk of deportation or detention, which would ripple through the foreign community. All this unfolds against a broader backdrop. South Africa is still grappling with issues of xenophobia and race. Social commentators say we need to talk about why undocumented people in our country feel so unheard. Ignoring repression, poverty, and isolation only fuels resentment, and that resentment leaks out when people are pushed into corners. It's a delicate time for the country. Leaders must balance freedom of speech with the need to stamp out hateful words, but they also need to ask themselves, what does it say if a man with no papers feels forced to speak in such stark terms? Some argue that investing in communication, legal pathways for migrants, and community counseling could help smooth tensions. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Our story is based on public statements from the man himself, quotes from his apology video shared on social media, and early reporting by local community journalists whom you can find on trusted platforms. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think his words were hate speech and deserve legal action? Or do you believe prosecuting him will just silence desperate voices? Let's keep the debate respectful and real. Share your honest opinions in the comments below. Before we close, here's a little Mzansi humor to soften the mood. Why didn't the immigrant use a microphone when he spoke out? Because his voice was already loud enough in the headlines. Yeah, it's a bit cheeky, but some laughter never hurts when feelings run high. Thank you for watching Voice of Mzansi. If this story moved you or made you think, please like, share, and subscribe for more coverage that brings people together. Until next time, stay informed, stay thoughtful, and take care of one another.